We are still waiting to hear what Joe Biden would do with the Supreme Court if he wins the election.
The former vice president was at the Capitol today to pay his respects to the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Fox's Peter Doocy tells us how other Democrats are offering to hit the campaign trail in his stead.
Joe Biden remained off the trail today so he could pay his respects to the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Mr. Vice President, how was the ceremony?
This was the first time Biden and his running mate Kamala Harris have been in the same place since their convention. In the 4+ weeks since then, Biden has made just 12 visits outside of Delaware, half as many of the 24 trips outside of D.C. for President Trump, according to a tally by the Associated Press. And Biden is dismissive of Trump's suggestion that if he loses re-election, there may not be a peaceful transfer of power.
I'm confident all the irresponsible, outrageous attacks on voting will have an election in this country, as we always have had, and he'll leave.
Bernie Sanders is now offering to lend a hand out on the trail.
I'm going to be out, I suspect, on the campaign trail as best we can given the pandemic as soon as I can. 4
days from now, Biden and Trump share a stage.
It's like going into a match, same kind of thing, a little bit less physical.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi still isn't sold on the value of a debate.
You had earlier suggested that you didn't think Biden should debate. Do you still feel that way?
I do. Not that I don't think he'll be excellent. I just think that the president has no fidelity to fact or truth.
Biden continues to ignore questions about who he'd nominate to the Supreme Court or whether he favors expanding the court, as today his focus was on the justice he guided to a lifetime appointment 27 years ago.
Mr. Vice President, what was it like to be in the Capitol with Justice Ginsburg one last time?
It was like when I met her when I did her hearing.
At one point, Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein offered Kamala Harris a hug, but Harris said, no, can't do that. I want you to live a long life. And the two California senators might be spending a lot of time together in the next couple weeks, not in battleground states, but in a confirmation hearing room. In Washington, Peter Doocy, Fox News.
Well, it'll be up around